Are you good at braiding hair? Me neither. But we're making challah today, so now's the time to pick it up. Begin by combining 425 grams or 1 3/4 cups of water, 11 grams or 3 3/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast, and 13 grams or 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. Once you know the yeast is active, add 100 grams or a half cup of olive oil, vegetable oil is fine, 100 grams or a half a cup of granulated sugar, 14 grams or 1 tablespoon of salt, 4 large eggs, one at a time, 1,000 grams or 8 to 8.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Mix the ingredients together. I chose the messy route. I probably should have used a stand mixer, but decided I wanted an arm workout on a warm day. I started by using my pasta dough method. Hold on to the back of the dough and smush drag the front part away from you. This will begin the development of gluten. That's a technical term, the smush drag. Look it up. Don't look it up. Once the dough begins to hold its shape, switch to the slap and fold method like this. Once you have a cohesive dough that's not ripping or clumping during the slap and folds, grease a bowl with a tablespoon of oil and let it rest for an hour or until doubled in size. After its first rise, punch it down and let it rise for another 30 minutes. After the second rise, split the dough in half, leaving one in the grease bowl covered while you work on the other. I didn't do this because I thought a mega challah would be a better challah, and outside of it being lopsided, I wasn't wrong. Cut the dough into 3 equal pieces and roll them out to be about a foot long, or about 1/3 of a meter for the metric folk. I used a little oil to prevent the dough from sticking to the surface. Notice how lopsided my rolls are. Pinch 3 ends together, then separate the other end of the rolls. The more spread out they are to start, the tighter your braid can be. Then follow right over left, left over right. Once you get to the end, pinch the ends together and slightly tuck them underneath. Now brush it with some egg wash, 1 egg and a splash of water. Add any toppings you'd like and let it rise for 1 hour. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for 30 to 40 minutes. Your house will smell beautiful as the yeast and sweet butter scent flow throughout. It's fantastically tasty plain with butter, toasted to perfection, or made into French toast or bread pudding. It's versatile and hearty without being heavy. Now this Shrek of a loaf doesn't look too pretty, but it certainly tastes pretty, and that's all that I care about. Now the next time that I make this, I'm gonna be making 2 loaves out of it, like I should have. And I'm also gonna be working on making my rolls a bit more even, because that's really important. Now, what you're gonna wanna look out for is the braiding aspect of it. It's not difficult to do, it's just kind of hard to wrap your mind around the process of it. So practice with strings or rope until you get it down, and then translate it into the dough. Trust yourself, practice braiding, you'll be okay.